Guys, welcome to finals of PPL. Um, we've made it. We've made it to the finals. This has been a hell of a season for the Immunity Idols. Okay, 10-0. Haven't lost in the regular season. Won my 2 playoff games. This is the best team I think I've ever drafted. This team's insane. But of course, it's fitting that on a run like this, I have to get through Addison in finals, who has a team that's arguably more broken than mine. Her build, like her team, it's just insane. Like her top 4 can all be very offensive or very defensive. At least in this matchup, like you could have AV Grant, like she brought last time, for example. And then, yeah, just the other members of her team, like, really round things out. And there's no, like, truly, like, glaring weaknesses on her roster. And it has been extremely hard to prep for this team. Honestly, I didn't know really what I was doing up until yesterday. I started to figure out, like, a good team. Even then, I was making changes literally while I was genning the team. So, yeah, team is not fully tested, I guess, but like the changes were kind of minor, so it shouldn't matter. But for those interested, let me give you some lore, some background, because I've actually played Addison 4 times. I've beaten her 4 times, but so they've all been regular season games, which is interesting. This is our first playoff game. And each game has been its own little story. Game 1 was a couple years ago in the Champions of Galar League that she was commissioning, actually, which gathered like all the best Wi-Fi players at the time. And I was like new to the scene. I came in filling in for Luxance, actually, who had dropped. And so I got to, like, you know, craft my team. I had a pretty cool team. Anyway, so I play Addison for the first time. She had, like, lead Necrozma getting up rocks. I led Umbreon, and then I Toxic'd it, and then anticipated her to go Keldeo. So I went to Starmie, got a rapid spin as she went into Weavile, Meteor beamed the shit out of that thing to kill it right after, which was an amazing start to the game. And then we do some more trading, switching. I get in my Toxapex, and she brings in her Miltank, and she goes for block, which traps me. And she's like rest, T-Wave, and like Seismic Toss or something like that. Really just basically PP stalling Pex to death, which she accomplished. And what I didn't realize until after this happened is that my team became extremely weak to Keldeo. It was Scarf Keldeo. And at that point, there was a moment where I had Celesteela in, which was the only mon that could take like more than one hit from the Keldeo. So I came in against it, but I didn't have a move for it. So I just figured, let's go for my second Meteor Beam. I had brought double Meteor Beam that game. And then she went hard Rotom Fan. I took that guy out, and then basically was able to clean up from there. So very intense first game, down to the wire. And second game was a lot of fun as well. This was the second season of CGT. This was a team I had Blastoise Rillaboom as well. This was the first iteration. But back then, Blastoise had Terrain Pulse, so you actually had grass coverage. So I had Shell Smash Blastoise as my win con, because she had Azu and Tapu Fini on the team. But the biggest threat was actually Banded Crobat, which I did not foresee in prep. And that thing, like, kept it close. The game started off really well in my favor. She brought in Neoligo on my like Assault Vest Arcanine, which I just led with and was like, all right, I'm just gonna hit stuff with Arcanine until it goes down. And she like aggressively speed creeped me a little too much, to the point where we actually found out after the game that it was a speed tie, which Arcanine won, and I bulldozed Neoligo to take it out, which was a huge start for me. Later, there was a moment with Misty Seed Weavile. I got up in SD on Tapu Fini, poison jabbed it, and then I was pickpocket, and so she tried to Aqua Jet me with Azu, and I stole its helmet, which was incredible. So that sequence was great, and then it really just came down to me trying to prevent Crobat from being in while I had my Blastoise in, so I could get up a Shell Smash without the threat of a Brave Bird smashing me, because I don't remember the calcs right now, obviously, but would have fucked me up. But I was able to do that, and then Blastoise pulled it off, and epic game. Our third game, this was in PPL. This was our first Gen 9 game against each other. This game was very intense. It was like an hour long. I had a regen core, and they were built to support. I had Chili Reception, Glowking. I had Healing Wish, Alomomola. I had Reflect, Hatterene. Basically, the game plan was to set up with Terra Satitan, get a Belly Drum up, like get behind a sub, behind Reflect, Belly Drum, and I was able to accomplish that in like turn 3. And she brought in King Gambit and used Endure Red card and swapped me out as I was like behind a sub and +6. And then I had to like try and fight my way back. I got very lucky at one point early in the game. She went for Will-O-Wisp on my Garchomp and missed, and that actually ended up being huge because while at the time I didn't really value Chomp's offensive output, turns out she was Terra Water Go-Go with Bulk Up, and Garchomp was like the only thing that could try and take it on. And even then, I barely was able to do it. I had to like yawn it, I had to get up Reflect, I had to SD with Chomp. So I would have had to probably Healing Wish with Aloe to get rid of the burn on Chomp had she not missed the Willow. So I definitely got lucky in that game in that regard. And then it was a hell of a game though. It came down to, yeah, like I had my own Ursaring at the time, checking her Dragapult, so maybe a bit of a role reversal this time. But yeah, it came down to Earthplate, Adamant Garchomp, just like earthquaking through the team. And then the last game, which you may have seen quite recently, we both brought our B teams. Let's get that straight. But I should not have won that game. That is for sure. She really was on her way to beating me with ease, and I got lucky so many times. So yeah, to me, I feel like I need my redemption, even though I won that game. So I'm bringing the A team this time around. And let's get into it here. First things first, we have Assault Vest, the Grassy Gentleman, Rillaboom here. This mon is pretty good for like a Protean Specs Greninja, which is scary to my team. Assault Vest has the fun perk: if I knock off Tinkaton and it's Pickpocket, it gets AV, and then it can't like set rocks or Encore or T-Wave, etc., which is hilarious and awesome. Also should let me live like a Hurricane from D-Knight. I'm going to lead with this mon and just like knock off her U-turn most likely. So basically this mon is built to take a hit from anything, even though I'm not super bulky, just like very fast for what I expect would be like the amount of speed DD Dragonite would want. And then I'm like basically max attack on Rilla. The bulk is to take a triple axle from Sarina, on the physical side at least. We have Insano Style, the Sneasler, Scarf to outspeed friggin' Zamazenta, which is a huge threat. If he goes for close combat, the Zama, if the Zama goes for close combat, then it won't be at +1 defense anymore, and close combat, my own close combat, should kill the Zama. With Adamant, Nature, basically I need like Rocky Helmet chip to guarantee an OHKO if it's like max HP. But this mon is seriously a win con in this game. I know she has Dragonite and Deoxys, but close combat can fuck those guys up at like lowish healths. So if I can chip those guys down, and then the rest of her team gets kind of messed up by close combat. If Quillfish comes, then that is like the ultimate check to this mon. I do have Switcheroo, but I do most likely want to keep my Scarf till at least the Zama's dead. Next mon is Diancie. This is basically the anti-Dragonite mon. We have Babiri Berry. Bulk actually takes, so it takes +1 Iron Head, but also takes a Heavy Slam from full from Jolly Zama. Endeavor is kind of nice to fire back. But yeah, Moonblast, Earth Power hits the whole team. And Rocks I might or might not click. It depends if it's like a bulky Dragonite, which it might be. And I can like knock off its boots or something, or if it's helmet, then I will try and get up Rocks. Otherwise, it's not a huge priority for me. Next we have Kachmani. Just literally max Fizz Death in this game. This is my initial Zama check. If I come in and roar it, then no problem. Then basically Sneasler can take it on later, especially if it hits me and takes Rocky Helmet damage. But yeah, basically the plan is just to roar it out the first time it comes in, so that it doesn't have the +1 in defense, so that Sneasler can go in. Yawn and Flip Turn, Rapid Spin, you know, she loves bringing hazards. Classic stuff. Not much to say. Now we have max speed, max special attack, Chiyu, Modest. The speed is for Rotom Fan, and then the special attack, actually I do need all of it, because a Ruination into an Overheat can actually, it has a really good chance of KOing Max Spadef, Eviolite, Ursaring. So I wanted that. This mon's pretty important for like threatening Tinkaton, which is hard for the rest of my team to do. And it's just difficult for her to switch into. Like Dark Pulse should still do a lot to like Spadef Pert. She did bring AV Gren last time. I don't know if she'll do that again. I feel like an offensive set is pretty strong against me. So we'll see. And then lastly we have the Win Con, potentially. Grassy Seed, Calm Mind, Terra Steel, Mesprit. Whether I Terra or not will depend on who's alive in the game still. If Greninja is still alive, you know, I'm probably going to want to Terra. If Zamazento's alive, I probably don't want to Terra. Thunderwave's there for a bit of extra utility, and it's nice to help me 1v1, like a setup Dio or Zama, something like that. And Mystical Power, Draining Kiss, with enough boost, like eventually this thing can clean up against the majority of her team. It just depends who's left, really. Like, if both Zama and Gran are still alive, then it's hard for this set to do much, because one of them will revenge me. But if one of those guys is dead, then I can kind of Terra accordingly, you know? That's the team, and wish me luck. Okay, we are searching for Addy for the PPL Finals. Our first playoff game together. Crazy. Okay. Oh, she brought Quillfish? That's annoying. No Sarina. Okay, so I think she must have boots on some mons, because she has to fear Sticky Web. Huh. I did not expect Quillfish. She brought the Ringer. So Chiyu is going to be important for taking on Quillfish. No Tinkaton. Okay, so probably offensive Dragonite, since she has Quillfish for Sneasler. Fuck. Anyway, that's okay. It might be like... She could lead with it, actually, which would be annoying. But I can do some damage with Rillaboom, even at -1. right? Knock off... Well, Lead Quillfish is actually pretty annoying, potentially. But she... I don't know if you could... She loves dedicated leads. And I don't think Quillfish is one that would, like, cover everything. So she might have, like, a taunt Deoxys or something. Okay. This is also a thing. Okay. So this could be, like, Choice Band. This is a pretty scary lead. If she goes right for Iron Head, then, it's gonna fuck me up. Like, two shots, of course. If it's banded, even if it's not. I'm saying if I U-turn into Diancie. I will live Hurricane. I'm just gonna go for Knock. Hopefully I see like a... Oh, loaded dice, so... Scale shot, okay. Okay. 3 hits, but she got a crit. Interesting, yeah, I could have U-turned right into Diancie. I didn't think that that would be her, her plan there. Because U-turn into Diancie... Well, she wouldn't know I'm Babiri, but still, that would have really shut that down. I thought it was a little too obvious, though. She's kind of free to go for, like, Iron Head here. I think I'll go Blastoise, and then... Like, just, like... Scout for Iron Head? Because she knows I'm probably not going to stay in. Okay, well, I'm going for Yawn. Scale Shot will do a lot, but, like... Or I go hard into Diancie now. Right? +1 Scale Shot into Blastoise. Does too much, right? Like, potentially does too much. Yeah. The issue here is, if I get flinched, then I'm in big trouble. If I get flinched, it might be a huge problem. Yeah, this is risky. Come on. Yes. Kill? Yes. Okay, we got out of that one alive. Diancie did its job. Rilla took some damage, but that's alright. Some stress. That was stressful. If I got flinched there, it actually might have been... That's probably GG. Babiri was a last second. I was Life Orb. I was Weakness Policy on this Mon. I was Meteor Beam for a bit with Power Herb. And then as I was like genning the team... Oh, she goes right into this. That's sweet for me. Get this guy's defense boost out of here. I should live Trailblaze into close combat with Blastoise. I do indeed, and I can roar. I could also just go for Endeavor. Huh. Do I even need this Mon anymore? Diancie? It's actually solid versus Ursaring. So I think I'll go... So I can get an Endeavor off on Ursaring, maybe. because I don't think that thing can take me out from the health I'm at. Right for heavy slam, okay. So I might not even need to roar here. Well, I think I will. No Serena is actually awesome for Blastoise. Maybe a yawn. Because if you sub, I'll just roar after. Okay, that little chunk for sure. That did a lot. I should be calcing. Right? Body press doing that much is kind of crazy. So she might be like max defense. It's kind of crazy. So I'll flip turn here. Classic mounted combo. Almighty God. Okay, this is probably Helmet. But this is Chi-Yu. Did very little. It is Helmet, okay. That's alright. I can still preserve Blastoise for... Like, Blastoise did his job. Because Zama should now be in Sneasler range. If it's max defense, maybe not. But after another Helmet hit, yes. Okay, I need to focus on... I can just go for Ruination here. Because if she goes into Ursaring, like I was saying in Teambuilder, Overheat should knock it out after. Yeah. Yeah, so even if she's literally max Spadef with Eviolite, I think it was like I do 48% min, something like that. So this would be really good if I kill this dude. Fuck yes. Things are happening. Okay. Chi-Yu does it. This is the first playoff game I've brought Chi-Yu, actually. After bringing him to every regular season game except one. Funny how that works. Ren is a threat, but I do have AV Blastoise. I think I can just sack Diancie to anything now. I meant AV Rillaboom. Did I say Blastoise? I might have. Okay. I have no idea what Dio is. Could be setup. Yeah, this dude, like, I'm just gonna sack. I imagine it's probably like Protean. This Mon is useless to me now. Thank you, Diancie, for your service. You did great. Yeah, Surf could definitely be Battle Bond, but that's no problem because I have Rilla. It is Battle Bond, okay. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna go into Rillaboom and Grassy Glide. So I don't think I'd take +1 Ice Beam. No, definitely not. Even +1 Dark Pulse might. So I can't fuck around, is what I'm saying. Go right for the Glide. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, shit. GG. I do have Mesprit. We're good. We have to go to it. I will Terra and hope I don't get flinched. Okay. That was a smart bring. I didn't really consider that, actually. I don't think I kill is the thing. And then, so I actually need to para. Yeah, I actually need a para. If I get lynched, am I fucked? Um, 52% is the highest roll. Unless she's modest, which I doubt. So actually, Surf is stronger after I Terra. But, but then, no chance of flinch. If I get flinched or miss T-Wave, could be Jover. Yeah. Okay. That's a high roll. Fuck yes. Okay. Okay. Probably still faster than me. But the idea was to allow Sneasler to revenge. Wow, there goes my win con though. So who's left? Big Zama. Yeah, damn, this thing did so much work. I can just U-turn though. U-turn should kill. And it covers a swap. U-turn kills, right? Big time. Okay. Damn. My Mesprit. Rindo was really smart. I didn't really even consider that. Oh shit, okay. Just getting chipped. I don't think it matters. I really need health on this guy. So. One issue could be Trailblaze Zamazenta. Is this the last turn of terrain? I should have looked. How much would Trailblaze do to cash money is the question. So I need Chiyu alive to beat Quillfish, literally. So I think I go Blastoise here, and then I gotta think about this. Trailblaze in terrain does a max of 126, so I will get terrain recover here, so I should live Trailblaze. Yeah. If Deoxys is like Life Orb, I'm in trouble. Because that should be able to Oko Chiyu with like superpower. There's a lot of factors here still. I hate that she brought Quillfish. Sneasler was so good otherwise. Okay. You could definitely go for like Psycho Boost or something. What is the path to victory here? Hard Chiyu would be kind of crazy. I really do need it for... Would Gunk Shot kill this guy? Oh man. But then I also need Sneasler for Zama. This is my most expendable guy, so I'm just gonna fucking flip turn, I think. Does go for Psycho Boost, okay. See if it's Life Orb. If it is, it probably has superpower, which sucks. Fuck. Okay. Sneasler Gunk Shot to a Dio. Really depends how much bulk it has. I imagine it would be... Huh. Oh shit. This is tough. I'm thinking U-turn. Gunk Shot is stronger. Well, if she's not bulky, Gunk Shot will kill. U-turn will cover a switch. And she's not going for superpower here. So let's say I U-turn, she stays in. She probably goes for Psycho Boost, right? And then she goes for maybe superpower. I can double back to Sneasler. But then if she has E-speed, I'm probably dead. I think I have to U-turn. And then hopefully try and claim a kill with Chiyu. I could also get a poison if she stays in. I don't... Yeah, Gunk Shot's a bit risky, right? She could just go Zama here. Oh, shit, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, please poison. Oh. Yeah. I think I've lost. Right? Yeah. Maybe if I got the poison there, would it have done anything? She's definitely gonna have superpower. I wish I was Choppel now. It doesn't matter though. The Quillfish in the back. Trying to think if there's an out. Because she's gonna die to Life Orb probably. But then... Yeah, I can't lose this guy. But I 100% die to Body Press, right? Chiyu. I do, yeah. I don't think there's an out. I just gotta hope that she dies to Life Orb here. Or, I don't know. Yeah, superpower. I definitely prepped for this set. I just lost a lot of resources thanks to the Gren. I really needed yeah, I have to somehow pray that Chiyu lives a... She doesn't know I'm not Choppel, right? Lamau. Well played, and great prep. Yeah. GG. She finally gets the dub over me. Honestly, it's, I can't be mad, you know. Fairy tale ending for her. She finally, gets her W after being absolutely robbed last time as well. And in the finals of all times. So, huge congrats to Addison. She played great prep as well. The turning point was definitely Rindo Greninja. Because, yeah, the Mesprit was my win con, but at that point it was the only thing that could stop Greninja. Because, yeah, like, sure I had Scarp Sneasler, but she had +1 speed. And Gren is faster than Sneasler, guys. Anyway, was a great game, though. No hacks, I don't think. Yeah. I want to do some thank yous, because a lot of people helped me during the season, and a bunch of people helped me in playoffs. Bruno and Squid, those guys have helped me every week. We always help each other, and they're great. Addison is someone I prep with the majority of the time when we're not facing each other. And Vepsis, we've had a fun group chat for the whole season. And then a bunch of people helped me for my playoff games. Darkrai, Sven, Uzi Gunner, Harry, Razor, LowQP, and Aster J. So appreciate all of you for taking the time, helping me out. Overall, reflecting on the team, I really loved this team. Maybe my favorite team that I've drafted, just because it was so crazy good. Spectre ended up my kill leader, 16-4 was the differential there, including playoff games. Blastoise was number 2 with, well, I guess 10-5 if we count today. I don't think Blastoise got a kill, right? But thanks to that 6-0, Blastoise is my number 2 in kills, followed by Chi-Yu. Although Chi-Yu's at 9, because I got one today, right? Ringer had 6, Ursaluna. Rillaboom had 5, 5-1 prior to this game. I'll just say the stats prior to this game, because I wasn't keeping score. Ursaluna, 6-4, Rilla, 5-1, Sneasler, 4-2, Mesprit, 4-5. Again, that was like one of my only defensive mons. Galvantula, 3-3, Diancie, 3-3, and then Big Billy was 1-1. So, yeah, loved this team. Disappointed a little that I couldn't win, but you know, there's not a better way to go out than losing to one of your good friends who played amazingly and frankly deserved to beat you last time. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this run of mine. I'm gonna be taking a break from YouTube. I joined the DPL, which is the Draft Premier League, which is like the biggest showdown league of draft, and so I'll be focusing on that. And yeah, you know, you can join that server if you want. You can want to check out the games. Very high level play in that league. I am nothing in that league, so it's pretty fun. And yeah, but I'll be back eventually for more Wi-Fi content, I'm sure. Not sure when, probably a few months. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and check out Addy, obviously, if you haven't, and see you next time. Bye.